How's it going, everybody? Today we're here to review balance changes. Today woke up, guess what? January balance changes have been announced. And I feel like the changes they made are not what I expected. Especially when it comes to nerfing the best champions in the game at the moment, which are Monk and Royal Champion. I think for me, the buff that stands out the most is by far the Royal Champion base HP nerf from 12 to 11. As if health was the main strength, the main issue that needed to be addressed with this hero. No. You have to address the 30 seconds invincibility. You have to address the fact that her ult can bounce, and each time her ult bounces, it does 6 damage, and each kill she gets her ult back. So she's basically a one-man army sometimes. Very broken, and Clash Mini just nerfed its health. Like the least out of all of her stats. Clash Mini decided to nerf her health. I mean, if I would have proposed something, maybe touch just damage the ricochet, like make it so that it's like reduce the strength. Like, make it so that each base shield damage is 2, and then you got +1/+1, which would be 4, so that it wouldn't kill 2 elixir minis instantly. Also, nerf her clash ability, man. Like, the range is too long. Like, nerf this damage down to like 4 or something. I'm not recommending all of these nerfs would be applied to a Royal Champion, but they should have addressed a few. They should have tried at least to tone her down. And I feel like we're still going to be seeing a dominant Royal Champion meta. I guess the second, we don't always have to criticize Clash Mini, brand new team, bouncing a game that is very brand new and all. So we got to give them props for nerfing Monk, but then again, I feel like they've gone the same route with nerfing its health, which wasn't, for me at least, the main issue with Monk. It's like these two beasts, Royal Champion and Monk, just are one-man army again. Like in Monk, this guy, boom, clash ability shuts down a whole row. Okay, what else? Boom, my super knocks any enemy out. Okay, what else? My boast, which happens every time I use my ability, is +3 HP, and what else? +4 energy. So we're basically going to see the same meta when it comes to heroes. I feel like we're gonna definitely see Royal Champion. Monk. Yes, they've changed the fact that his ult doesn't pierce through invincibility, which is good, but not sure it's enough. And last but not least, when it comes to heroes, it's good to see that the Barbarian King is receiving some love. I'm excited to look forward to a Barbarian King, not necessarily meta, but him being more of a viable pick. And also we have the Countess, which is one of my personal favorite heroes to play, but I don't know, they reduced level. So yeah, the thing is, the Countess is just suffering because she gets hard countered by Skeleton King, by the Monk, by you could say Royal Champion. I mean, just it's tough to play her, honestly, and she's a lot of fun, but just not doing it. we'll see. We'll see about that change. I don't know much. Okay, so when it comes to gizmos, I mean, they've changed the yellow horn, nerfed its HP, but increased its area. I mean, the only reason why this gizmo is viable because of Monk, because of Bowler, mostly, and just all the stun, this stun meta, you know. I mean, it had a lot of HP that I have to agree with that. So that's a good balance change for this gizmo. Hot pot. I didn't have any issues with Gizmo, but they increased its HP to 18. I mean, it was the only Gizmo that didn't die to the King Tower. So I mean, and now now we're gonna head into minis. A lot of changes again, and excited to see what's gonna happen. We've got probably the biggest rework. Swordsman going to 3 elixir. All his stats have been significantly buffed, and his elixir is going from 2 to 3. Sure. I don't have much to say. I never ever used Swordsman in any of my decks really. But of new viable mini, why not? Now another balance change that is affecting significantly a mini is the giant skeleton. He is receiving a bomb damage going from 2 to 3, and his first star going from 4 to 5. So we would actually have a new giant skeleton that with a first star giant skeleton that would go from 6 damage originally to 8. Significant. It was well deserved because just the golden giant was such a better option. So it's good that he gets some love. So it will be a more viable pick when it comes to choosing a tank between giant skeleton and golden giant. We've got here. They hit the another nerf that they really got it down, in my opinion, is the battle healer. Battle healer, they reduced her 3rd star, rightfully so, from 3.5 seconds of the rage effect to 3. That's good. Nothing much to say. It was just expected, and they hit the target right here. Mr. Mini P.E.K.K.A. They've removed his pancake buff. Wow. It needed to be done. I mean, you can't just have a meta where it's like pancake Mini P.E.K.K.A. It's like putting the Mini P.E.K.K.A. on steroids. That's basically what the whole strategy was based around. So well deserved. Royal Ghost. I mean, Royal Ghost. Season 4 was a tough. The first time I got introduced to this game, Royal Ghost was everywhere, and they now they buffed his invisibility, Clash of Invisibility, from 3 to 3.5. Okay. Why not? We have also. We're now moving on to Valkyrie. Valkyrie getting an HP buff from base health from 11 to 12. Nothing to say. I think it's a great buff since Valkyrie wasn't really meta, wasn't really viable. There were just better alternatives, but it'll definitely make her stronger within like Wave Master decks, where the Wave Master just throws the Valkyrie up and over. So yeah, that's a good buff. Next up, Spear Goblin from 5 to 6 damage. Yep. I mean, he was dead. Not being able to one-shot any 2 elixir mini made him basically useless. But now he will be able to do that, so yeah. I mean, that's kind of the forgotten one of last balance changes, where every mini got like an HP buff, and his like first star clash ability didn't get buffed also. So that's I love the Spirit Goblin. People say there's RNG, all this luck stuff, but of course. But I think it's all about. I love the fact that Clash Mini is all about mind games, all about strategy, and for me, I don't see Spirit Goblin is just getting some love, and that's all I want to see. We're getting also a buff to the archer with regarding its 3rd star, where she gets 40% attack speed for 4 seconds when she gets attack buff. So we might see in the coming season a meta where Barbarian King and Archer synergize really well. The 1st star, her attack speed got reduced from 0.2 to 0.15 seconds, and also her boast ability, where she would get +1 damage each time she would get a kill, the duration got reduced from 6 to 4 seconds. So yeah, now we're coming to a Musketeer. 2nd star, so they removed the what did they remove? They removed the boast, the humble, where each time she would get a kill, she would get an HP boost, which was never used. Whenever I used Musketeer, I will only use star ability, her star 1st and 3rd star. So that clash is going to be amazing, giving her an instant impact, which she was lacking when it comes to competing against the bowler, which had a clash ability. Next huge rework, Lumberjack, HP, so his elixir is going to go from 3 to 2, and rightfully following that change, his stats have been nerfed significantly. That again, I don't have much to say. This will be just an in-game feeling. We'll have to see. But I mean, why not? Now, Ice Wizard, new 3rd star ability, which is a clash that him and nearby allies can't move or attack, but they're immune to damage. I mean, I'm sure I felt like his 3rd star ability, where it would freeze everything, was a good 3rd star ability. Not a bit strong, but she provided a great counter to, well, Pancake Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Countess. So a bit disappointed they removed his ability, but we'll see where this takes us. Pony HP, when it comes to the Prince, has been buffed from 8 to 10. Personally, I don't use the Prince very often. Bit expensive for what it does, and it's a mini that just, if you don't hit his clash ability, he gets no value whatsoever. So I mean, I hardly ever used his pony star ability, but then again, we'll have to see. Battle Healer. That's good that Battle Healer is getting some love. Her base super healing, going from 3 to 4. And her super gives block for 3 seconds That's her second star. Why not? She needs some love. She is expensive though for what she does. 4 elixir. We'll have to see what it does. Mega Knight getting some love. With his third star, him dealing damage will give him an additional 1 energy. That's great. Mega Knight also a bit underwhelming in a way that with this buff he'll be able to really put in the work, put in the hours. And last but not least, Mr. Bowler, Mr. Purple Dude with a big rock. Getting nerfed, rightfully so. His original attack speed has gone up. His attack speed has gone from 0.35 to 0.4, and his attack speed per star from 0.15 to 0.1. Yeah, I mean, deserved. It was getting a bit repetitive, kind of seeing Monk, World Champion, Battle Healer, Bowler being just so dominant. I do think Battle Healer, she will still be viable. Bowler a bit less, definitely. But overall, great balance changes. It's just the heroes, which are so important in Clash Mini, haven't all received proper balance changes, especially Monk and World Champion, in my opinion. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's my first of many to come, and have a great day. Clash on.